Thank you, Laura. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks for attending here today. We're here to provide an update on the investigation into the tragic shooting that took place in the city of Vaughan last night. But first, on behalf of all members of our organization, York Regional Police, I extend our deepest condolences to the friends and families of the victims in this case. We are truly shocked and sorry for that such an incident took place in our region. We will do anything we can to assist and support the loved ones and anyone else impacted by this heartbreaking incident. Our family liaison officers are supporting the families and offering what comfort they can, as is Victim Services of York Region, which is also engaged. As you're aware, and I reported last night, at 7:20 p.m., York Regional Police responded to an active shooter incident at a condominium building located at 9235 Jane Street. As I mentioned at the scene, officers arrived to find a horrific scene, with 5 deceased victims having been shot and killed in 3 separate units. As you're aware, there was an interaction between the officers and a 73-year-old male suspect, a resident of that building, who died on the 3rd floor. He's been identified as Francesco Villi. The officer in that interaction is a 24-year veteran of York Regional Police, and he very likely saved lives by his actions last night. This is now the focus of an investigation by the Special Investigations Unit, and we can't speak in any more details to that. In terms of identifying the 5 deceased victims, we've been notified that the Office of the Chief Coroner will be confirming their identities, and we're not yet permitted to release their names through the coroner's office. We can tell you that there were 3 adult males and 2 adult females. A 6th victim, a 66-year-old woman, was seriously injured and remains in hospital, and as a victim, we'll be protecting her identity. We can say all victims reside in the condo building. 3 victims were members of the condominium board, but the motive for the shooting remains part of this very complicated and very fluid investigation, which is still ongoing at this time. Multiple search warrants are and will be executed, and we continue to interview witnesses, and until that's complete, we can't rule anything out. But rest assured, detectives in the Homicide Bureau are working diligently to find the answers in this horrible incident. And finally, I want to thank last night's first responders, our officers, York Region paramedics, York Region Transit, and everyone who responded quickly and professionally to the scene, as well as our emergency response unit, which conducted a thorough search of the building to clear it safely so residents could return to their homes. We realize a crime of this magnitude is traumatizing for friends and family who at this time of year especially now must deal with the tragic death of their loved ones. Difficult as well for residents in the building and the surrounding area, and we know for the larger community. We will continue to offer our sympathy and support as we work through this investigation, and we'll provide further updates when they become available. Thank you.